Hello, fellow fish nerds, and happy whatever day it is to you. We'll call it local fish store Saturday just for the fun of it, because I am leaving the local fish store for a special reason. It felt very strange. So I went in the fish store, looked around, and picked out some fish, but I didn't pay for them. How did I do that? Well, today was finally the day to go pick out the fish for my coworker's tank, for the Tanks for Teachers tank, thanks to Bob from Steenfot Aquatics. And we finally found a day that worked out for both of us to be able to go after school, after our department meeting actually, and pick out the fish. And I said, well, we're going to go to the local fish store that is closer to school, because she had to take her daughter to cheering or gymnastics or choir practice. I don't know, some kind of practice. It was cheering or gymnastics, I think. And so she had to be back by a certain time. So we had to go to the closer fish store. I mean, just twist my arm. I said, well, we are not going to one of those box stores. She's like, what? Why? The fish are pretty there. I'm like, trust me. You will see that this place has so much more selection in fish. And she did not know what I was talking about. So we went there, and I was super excited to be able to preach the lifestyle of the fish nerd to a friend of mine. It was pretty exciting. And we first walk in, and she's like, ooh, I want those fish. Well, guess what they were? African cichlids. Well, she has a 20-gallon long. And you fish nerds out there know you can't put African cichlids in a 20-gallon long for very long. No pun intended. Actually, pun kind of intended. So I was like, no, just no on those. And we keep on walking, and we see a frontosa. I was like, nope. We see an Oscar. I was like, oh, no. It was a huge Oscar, too, like at least 8 to 12 inches. So I said, no. And then we saw a green terror. And I was like, I got a friend that has some, but they get way too big for a 20-gallon long. And then we walked past the, a Texas cichlid. Obviously, they have a lot of their cichlids in the front of the store. And I was like, no. And then she pointed to a roseline shark. I was like, oh, they are so beautiful. I'm with you, but way too big. I was like, they are pretty fish. I completely agree with you on that one. So we got to the more reasonable fish size part of the store. And she's like, well, how about you just show me the fish that I can have, and I'll pick out what I like and what I think is pretty. I said, okay. So I showed her the fish that would be the appropriate size. And I said, these fish would go well. These fish would go well together. So I basically showed her all the fish that would probably work in her tank. And then I was talking about some other fish. I was like, let's go to the other side. And she sees a lionfish, because that was their saltwater section. I was like, we can't do that. And she's like, I know, but it's so cool looking. I was like, yes, it is cool looking. And then we see more of their saltwater section. And she's like, okay, obviously no. Then she sees this huge angel. She's like, obviously I can't. I'm like, no, you can't have that one. I'm sorry. Then she sees the discus. She's like, oh, those are pretty. She's like, but a saltwater tank is so difficult. I'm like, these are freshwater, but they're too big. I said, and look at the prices. And she was like, oh yeah. Because as we all know, discus aren't cheap. So then I was pointing out to her these fish, a tiger shovel nose, and it's called Rangoon shark, or that catfish, whatever it is. That huge monster fish that David Betancourt's aquariums would love to have, I'm sure. I was like, look, our Assistant principal would love to catch one of these fish on the line. And my coworker was like, yeah, those are huge. She's like, oh, obviously. I'm like, yes, way too big for your tank. And then we saw another African cichlid tank. This one was more of like a display tank. And so finally, so I'm like, okay, so I walk back and show her all the parts of the store. And it's okay, these and these and these and these. And like basically the middle section of the store was fair game for her. And we're sitting there and I'm like, and I was joking around with her for the past few weeks and said, no glowfish. She's like, why not glowfish? It's like, they're GMO. And I was like, no. And so we went in there today. I was like, it's your fish, it's your tank, it's your classroom. You can have glowfish. And she brought her daughter too. And her daughter was all about the glowfish and the fake jellyfish, the little plastic decorations. And they were looking for like the backgrounds and all this stuff and making it pretty, and like the pirate's chest, it opens up with the bubbles. And I gave her my mermaid decoration because it's a mermaid decoration. So anyways, I'm wondering, what do you all think she got? It's a 20-gallon long. She wanted some pretty fish, as you all heard me mention multiple times. But they are all appropriately sized fish for a 20-gallon long, and they will get along really well. Now, this isn't all that she's getting. She's going to get more fish. So type in the comments below what you think she got and what you think she will get. And I even... so just comment below with what you think about that. So then what was really cool was I was back looking at one section like near the saltwater, and the manager of the store comes back and she comes up to me, she's like, oh, you think this is nice? She's like, we got a truck coming in. I'm like, oh, I know you have a truck coming in tomorrow. I was like, and I know there's gonna be some nice stuff. She's like, oh, wait till you see what's coming in on the truck tomorrow. And I was thinking, I was like, huh. And I look at my coworker, and she's like, well, we can come back tomorrow. I'm like, I thought tomorrow didn't work for you. And she's like, oh, it does. And I was like, oh, wait, it's me, because I have to take the day off on Thursday for a lot of things, a lot of appointments and everything. So I'm taking the day off, and but I'll probably still go to the fish store in between appointments, twist my arm. And so anyways, like I said, comment below with what you think she got, what you think she's gonna get. I will have a reveal video showing what she got, at least what she has so far. And then I will post an update video once it's complete. And right now she has some plastic plants in there, but you all know me, maybe. I don't like plastic plants. I like the real stuff. Real nice plants, live plants, the ones that actually have a purpose, provide oxygen, hiding place for the fish, go through photosynthesis, which is providing oxygen. So anyways, I'm gonna, once my plant collection grows, which it's about to grow this weekend, I think. By this weekend, I mean the day you're watching this, actually. My plant, when you're watching this right now, probably on Saturday, my plant collection is going to grow by a lot. No pun intended. Or pun intended. So that'll be really cool. I'm excited about that. So Adam C is hooking me up with, from what he explained, bag loads of plants. So I'm pretty excited about that. Real plants, not those plastic types. So, like I said, comment below with what you think she got today and what you think she's gonna get. And let's see if I can make it. Yep, I made it. And be sure to check out my t-shirts below. I'm not wearing it right now. Just wearing a plain red t-shirt. And Be sure to check out my shirt below from my channel, made by Rogue Aquatics. Well, not right. He fixed the logo so it looks awesome. He did make my channel art though, so go check out his channel. Support him, and in the links below this video, there's also some links, some affiliate links to Amazon, because I know you all are gonna go start doing some Christmas shopping over the next few months, because it is only 11 weeks away. So start getting some deals now before they start hiking those prices up. Actually, is what they're gonna do. So, but buy through my links below. Doesn't cost you anything extra, and it'll help to either support, and it's your choice, help to support my channel, my classroom, and my coworkers, including my coworker that went with me today, or the Hooked on Fish program. I appreciate it very much. Thank you in advance. And you all stay tuned and stay fishy, people.